new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Can't tech the throw? Well-timed corner switch. Holds out with the block. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The grab misses. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Does a good job of pushing back. Doing some quick planning? Oh, talk about overextended. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Stops the attack by using a drive there. Absorb good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Blocks it. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Looking for a chance. Crunchy tiger knee. Sneaks in above. It's a good spot to use the super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shows the overhead. Throws him down. The impact gets blocked. Misfire with the drive impact. That overhead was a bit obvious. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? The drive impact doesn't get them to punish. This is a huge chance to make what a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Goes for power Geyser, looking to score some big hits. Can they keep on him? Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Side switch in the corner. Going springs forward with a drive rush. Both life and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Crunchy Tiger Knee. Nice block on the overhead. Shows a medium kick. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Going in! Player two with the rhythm, owning that space. Taking chunks out of each other, meets them air to air. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Jump! This can lead to some big damage. Closes it out. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crunchy Tiger. That drive impact doesn't get through. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Goes for the surprise rush in. There's a corner switch. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Surprises them with a drive rush. Grabs them. Knockdown. Jump. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Looking for a chance. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Raises with power wave. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Hits them with a stop and block. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. What'll happen here? Big opportunity coming. Will we see a drive impact? We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Vanquishing. Even the mighty must fall, and that time has come for his opponent. Player two will look to apply pressure, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight!
Immediate jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Fires a tiger shot. Solid anti-air. Player 2, if this is gonna hurt. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Super! That's what we want to see. Clutch anti-air. They push their way out of the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? A jump? Oh my, the throw tech. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Jumps, throws them. Jumps. Overhead attack. Ugh, take a cross-up attack. Both fighters are hurting. One tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player's risky medium kick. Player 2 reaches the win.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Throws them down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Rejects the air attempt. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes to the overdrive. Nails the anti-air. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Drive usage is back on the table. Oh, they're in the corner. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Will we see a drive hit? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs it, wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Chin. Ryu. Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Combos there. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Grabs them. Taking stock. Beautiful setup with that attack. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shows a medium kick? Throws them. What's next? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone hit them with a stop and bob. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive edge. Knockdown and... looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Medium kick hit. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Good, didn't it?
Oh, let's go. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Connect with the 10th inning. They've got the meter for huge chance after that wall splash. Will this be enough to kill? Landmine zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right. Sure. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. No go for the throw. No good up high. Throws him to negate the block. Sticks the combo. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nice solid counter. Throws him. What's next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They back the opponent into the board. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We ain't done. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Looking to impress with this super. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player two can't use any drive boost. Turns out that's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him! Player one is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The throw whips. Still slugging it out here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two chases them down. Solid combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Trying to read each other here? Okay, creating some space here. Feeling out the spacing. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. They're at the center of the stage. What happens? Goes for the super art? Anything could happen here. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Brushes off the impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blows him. What's next? Jumps in. Will we cook them with a raging spear? They need to rely on their instinct. Oh! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Aerial knee smash. Doesn't miss a beat. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump. It brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in? Player two is not in a good place health-wise, but was off for the critical art. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. A quick brief on super art? Are we gonna see if all the throw connects? That corner is starting to look scary. They gotta do better than that. They gotta go. Player two, huge chance after that wall splash. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. That was the highest if I've ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Excellent block. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Throws them. What'll happen here? Where are you going? Still slugging it out at this range. A jump? Good decision with that throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Takes to the air and lands the knee. Turns them around and nails the collapsing driver. What now? Oh, no hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSF up! Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that comeback! Gotta do better than that! Tries him open with a Shoryuken! Holds out with the block. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Hold your breath! Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump-in is denied. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Knockdown. Down to the wire. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both can end the round now. Experiencing burnout. Jumps up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 sneaks in the throw. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? That drive impact is blocked. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? At this range, many attacks hit them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Axel! Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Will we see a drive impact? Get the knees up! What'll happen here? KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Splash axe! Turns them around and nails the collapsing driver! Amazing! Plenty of help, full gauges, let's go! Oh, putting the cherry on top! Spins it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it!
What's wrong? Get up!
Yo, raw super here? Ooh, what a smart blow! Player 2, oh, burnouts! Did they mean to do that? Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Pumps the brakes on the impact. That corner is starting to look scary. The buffet is open! Ugh, take a peek!
Not good enough!
Dumps them! Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger!
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Counter hit throw there. Checks with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 chases him down. Gets the counter hit throw. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Knockdown. Player 1 can't use any more. They can't squander this punish counter chance. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off a tiger. Will that super be the turning point? Player 2 has the life advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. Cuts in with the drive impact. Tiger knee to the sternum. Oh, says no to the impact. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. High tiger shot to try something. Looks like they want to put a noose. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The jump in is denied. Tiger knee to the sternum. Crunchy tiger knee. Medium kick hit. Fires a tiger shot. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will hit them with a stopping bomb. Player, genius read with that throw escape. This unleashes some big damage. Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, you!
What's wrong? Get up!
That corner is starting to look scary. Oh, they switch sides. Shoot their shot. Tap them on the toe. Unreal Tiger nose. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 flipping the script with a turnaround super. All the throw connects. Player 1, nothing stops this train. That corner is starting to look scary. Throw is denied. What a read. A real pep shoots their shot. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. I called it. I called it. The super's blocked. Are you kidding me? Player 1 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Connects with medium kick. Jumps. Was looking for that jump attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 1 adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Grabs them. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Reads their mind and techs a throw. Player 1 chase KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Tiger knee to the sternum. Picture perfect punish counter. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Shows the medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Looking for a chance. A drive impact could end it all here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What'll happen here? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Tiger knee to the sternum. Zones with the fireball. Medium kick hits. Ooh, you never know what connects with the throw. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. We see a drive impact here. Shoots the plasma. Pass them on the toe. Attaches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Player one has the life lead. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes the chance to hurt him. Feeling out the spacing. Where is their opening? Trying to read each other here? They're at the center of the stage. What happens ends with the projectile. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Fireball from very long. What's next here? From up above. Brushes that off and keeps going. Will we see a drive impact? What's the next move? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Fantastic awareness. The player experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super art. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump-in. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Well-timed command throw there. Taking stock. Down to the wire. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Limited resources at hand right now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Going in? Player one cold cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Brushes off the impact. Just out of range for that throw. Things are slow going right now, so we may see someone speed things up soon. Player two tries them open with a Shoryuken. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Adamant opts for the critical art. Goes for the Sengoku Satsu. Wait, which Kuma's which? Is this what he meant by die 1,000 deaths? Both sides getting ready. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Fires off a Hadouken. Who's gonna take crowns him from above? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Buffs up. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Throws him. Throw connects and does big damage. Shrugs that off. Punish counter on reaction. Uses some drive to connects with the throw. Did we see a drive impact here? Oh, here we go. We use Adamant for this cookout. Dangerous, but there's a burnout. The drive impact doesn't work. Sets up with the jump in. All in with a rush. Fights back with authority. Charges up the plasma. They gotta find something to work with here. They are done. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. The first round to get hits the drive. Goes air to air and takes their turn. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Opts for the super art. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Throws them to negate the block. Scrapping it out up close. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Round 2.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Still very early in the round. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Shows a medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Jump. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the jump in. Uses the gauge for a super art. Yo, are they actually dead? The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Finishes it with the anti-air. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Adamant flame. Doesn't miss a beat. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Hadouken! Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Did we see a drive impact here? Both sides getting ready. Player 1 has the super gauge and nothing stops this train. It's that with confidence. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Walls flat into the guard break. Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Noticeable life lead. This can lead to some big damage. Could we see a drive impact here? And huge chance after that wall slap. No one could have called that! Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Throws him down. Uh-oh. Falls short. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Counter hit throw there. What's the play here? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Beautiful setup with that attack. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Next hit will end the round. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a... Oh, they saw the chip KO on the table. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Was looking for that jump attack. Still very early in the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Feeling out the spacing. Shoots off a fireball up close. The Gladius blows them away. Taking stock. A drive impact could end it all here. Jumps up, side switch in the corner. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Puts the super armor to good use. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Balance from above. Jumps. What's the next move? Gotta be careful in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Drive boosted Hadou. Shut that down with a parry. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. So, what's next? They both have full drive gauges to work with. Doing some quick planning, they decide to take a breather to regroup. Balance from above puts the super armor to good use. Anticipated that throw. Flies in with a fist to keep the press, drops him hard. With super arts into play, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Perfect tech. Connects with the throw. What now? Pumps the brakes on the impact. In with the phalanx. The drive impact doesn't work. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. This is gonna hurt. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up!
What will they do next? Player one can't let this simmer. They got wall flat into the guard break. Ooh, what a smart throw. That corner is starting to look scary. What now? How do they read that throw? Slowly shrugs that off. Player one is in a very good spot now. You're burning it right up with a super. Super out of nowhere. The big brains of the competitor is on wheel.
comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Perfect air-to-air. Still slugging it out here. The impact gets blocked. Good anti-air. Trips him up. Blocks the jump in. The low heavy hits. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Takes a trip. Player one chases him down. Nice tech. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Slips the grab. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how down to the wire. It's not over. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Jump. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Going in? Looking to impress with this super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Just goes for it at this range. Flawless run. They got him so quick. Player one took no time to finish that fight. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Throws him down. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Checks with the projectile. Opts for the throw. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player one chases them down. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Impact's a no-go. Had the radar up and running. Nails the anti-air. Taking stock. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Grabs them, picks the drive reversal. Checks them with the projectile. Oh, easy tech. Jumps. Not good enough. Sneaks in the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Flash! Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Caught in the crossup. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jumps? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player two will need to use their meter here wisely. Smart play with the throw. Barely blocked. No! This'll break them! Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sneaks in the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.